Hi everyone, I'm Namrata. I hope you're doing great. So today I'm going to show you how to paint a beach. Okay, but before we start with actual painting, I hope you've visited my channel and watched my previous videos. If you haven't watched it yet, you will just find some links over here somewhere. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to paint a beach, and for painting that beach we are going to use brush painting techniques as well as finger painting techniques. If you love painting beaches, you can definitely watch it and I'm sure you will enjoy it. Okay, so let's start with, so let me just quickly introduce what all material we need. So I'll be using 10 by 12 size canvas pads. So canvas pads are basically canvas sheets. If you have a canvas board or something, you can also use that. And size is 10 by 12 is recommended, but if you are okay doing a bigger canvas which is 12 by 16 or a smaller canvas which can be 8 by 10 or something, you can definitely use that. I'll be using 10 by 12 canvas. Okay, then we need a palette. Okay, we need a palette to remove the paint. Then we need brushes. So I'm using two brushes. The first one is a flat brush, which is a medium size flat brush, like number 6 I'll say, and the second brush is a small round brush, just to do some detailings. We need pencil and eraser. We need a masking tape. So masking tape is just to mask your canvas, so that you will get a nice border around your canvas. Okay, it's optional. If you don't want to put masking tape, please don't put it. Okay, then we need water, and then you need acrylic paints or fabric paints. So acrylic and fabric both can be used on the canvas, so whichever you have with you, you can use that. I'll just quickly introduce you what all shades you need. So we need light blue, dark blue, white, light green, dark green, brown, yellow and black. First step that I'm gonna do is I'm going to mask my canvas with a masking tape. After the masking is done, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to make drawing on my canvas. So while making drawing on the canvas, we have to make sure that we don't press our pencil. We have to make our drawing light, because on canvas it becomes little challenging to erase the lines. Sometimes they don't go, and canvas becomes messy. So we don't want to make our canvas messy. Okay, so make sure you make it light. Okay, so first step is that I'll be doing is I'm going to divide my canvas into two parts. Okay, so I'll be drawing one horizontal line like this. Okay, then over here I'm going to draw a mini island on it. Okay, like this. Now we have to make sure that if you want to show that island is very far, the size of island will become smaller. Okay, if it is very nearby, the island will look bigger, and if it is far, then it has to be smaller. Okay, and over here I'm going to draw some waves like this. One wavy line over here like this. Okay, so this is the part of the sand, this is the water, this is the island, and this is the sky. And you know what? Our drawing is done. Now let's start with painting. Let me just quickly introduce what all colors we need. We need light blue, we need dark blue, we need white, we need light green, we need dark green, we need lemon yellow, we need brown, and we need black. Okay, these colors will be enough for today's painting, and if you don't have any particular color, then you can use any color which is very close to that. Okay, so let's get started. Now first I'm going to start with the sky, and for that I'm going to use this medium flat brush. Okay, so first step is going to be, I'm going to take this, I have this light blue color, and I'm going to make it even lighter by adding some white in it. Okay, so my color kind of looks like this. Okay, and now with this color I'm going to color the sky in horizontal lines. So I'm going to use this lighter blue color and I'm coloring the sky in horizontal strokes. Make sure you don't add much water in the paint, because these are not like watercolors, these are acrylic paints. So only if you are getting little dry strokes, then you can add a drop of water in it. Okay. And I'm going to use little variation of colors. Okay, I'll add tinge of normal color without white, I mean the light blue color without white, like this over here, and I'll just change the color of the sky little bit. I'll also add tinge of white in between to make my sky lighter. We have to make sure that we color in one direction. Okay, that's how the effect of the sky comes beautiful. Okay. I'm going to start adding slightly lighter colors over here. We have to make sure we blend our colors also very well. To blend the color, you can add a drop of water in your brush. Okay. If it is blending automatically, then just blend it like that. So I'm adding little lighter color near the horizontal line. Okay, like this. In this way, I have colored the sky with horizontal strokes, and I did not change the direction of the strokes. Okay, so make sure don't change the direction. Use combination of light blue and dark blue color. Now we are going to color the water, but for water I'm going to use finger painting techniques. Okay, so let's make the color before we start painting the water. Okay, so for water we need darker blue color, which we already have. Then we need lighter blue color, which also we have, and we are going to make one more shade, which is called as aqua blue. So aqua blue is a combination of light blue plus yellow. And if you have direct color, like if you have a ready-made aqua blue color, you can use it, or if you have a turquoise color, you can just mix little white in it to make aqua color. Okay, so let me just quickly make the colors. So I already have light blue color over here. I also have dark blue, and here I'm going to make aqua blue color. So I'm going to take this light blue color and I'm going to mix it with my white. Okay, so I get this nice sky blue shade. Okay, and in this color I'm going to add little bit of yellow color, lemon yellow shade. Okay, so which helps to create a very beautiful aqua color, okay, which looks like this. And if you want this color little darker, you can again add little more light blue color. So the color will become slightly darker. Okay, first step before we start coloring the water with finger, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this small round brush and I'm going to give a proper border to my horizontal line of the water. Okay, so I'm going to take this darker blue color and I'm going to give a proper border over here like this, so that this will help us to understand till where we have to do the water, and also we will have a fine border to it. You can add a little drop of water in your paint if it is very dry. Okay, in this way I have given border to the water. Now I am going to take little bit of Prussian blue on the tip of my finger like this, the dark blue color, and I'll start adding the strokes over here like this. Okay, horizontal strokes, small horizontal strokes. Okay, so the water which is far will be slightly darker. Okay, so that's why I'm adding little darker blue over here. And I'll also add little bit of light blue color in between. So water is the combination of darker blue, light blue for the water which is far. Okay. And we also only have to use the tip of our finger. I'm not using this entire part. Okay, I'm just using the tip of it. So my water will become slightly lighter over here. And I'm making sure I'm not leaving any white space in between. Okay, if the white space is visible, then please cover that. And then I'll just switch to my aqua color. So all these colors should blend really well with each other. Okay, that's the key to make beautiful water. Dark colors will help you to add little more depth in your water. Okay, so light blue, medium blue and dark blue, these three combinations, and you can also add little bit of aqua color in between. And you know what, when you do water, you always have to do with horizontal strokes. Okay, don't change the direction of the strokes, because water flows like that, it flows horizontally, right? So that's why the direction should be horizontal, otherwise you will not get the flow of water. Looks beautiful, isn't it? I'm adding this aqua color only over here. Okay, and in that I'm mixing tinge of my light blue color. Okay, I'm going to color it till the sand part. And you know what, while coloring, it's okay if that color goes little bit inside your sand, not a problem. Okay. Okay, so this is how your water looks when it is painted, and I will just add little more darker blue color in between, taking very little color. When it comes to dark color, you have to make sure you take it less, don't take it a lot. Okay, so in this way I have painted the water. It's looking beautiful. Now the third step is going to be the sand. Okay, now for sand also we need brown color, we need white paint. I'll just take a little bit of white paint over here. We need brown paint, so I'm going to take a little bit of brown paint and I'm going to mix it in my white, so I get this nice color, you know, sand color, and you can add tinge of yellow in it to get little ochre yellowish shade. Okay. Now with this color, I am going to color the sand with the same strokes. Okay, horizontal strokes like this. And I am also adding little strokes on the top of my water, so that, you know, my water part and my sand part gets blended very well with each other. Okay, easy, isn't it? And now we are going to do the island. Okay, so for island we need dark green color and we need light green color. So first step that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my round brush and I'm going to give border to the island with my darker green color. Any dark green color is fine. You don't need to worry about, you know, if it should be viridian hue or sap green. Any green is okay. It should be darker. That's it. Now then I'm going to take little bit of light green color on the tip of my finger, and over here I'm going to dab my finger like this. Okay, and while you are doing it, you can add tinge of green color as well in between. Okay, so the island is a combination of dark green color and light green color, and tinge of yellow will also look pretty on it. Okay, so you just apply little yellow like this and then clean your finger and then just blend it lightly. Okay, so it will create a nice texture on your island. Now I'm going to take some white paint on my plate and we're going to show some clouds. Okay, make sure your finger should be clean when you're doing the clouds, because you know we are using white paint. If it has some other color, then it will just mess up your drawing. Okay, so I'm going to take some white paint on the tip of my finger like this, and I'm going to dab my finger over here like this. Take lesser color only and then just keep dabbing. Okay, so I've made one cloud on this side and I'll make another cloud over here. Okay, now the clouds which are near the horizontal line, near the horizon line, they're slightly smaller. Okay, why? Because you know the horizon line is very far, right, from us. So that's why the sky over there will have slightly smaller clouds, and when you make the clouds over here on the top, which are very closer to us, the clouds look bigger. So take the paint and dab the color. Take less color so that you don't have very dark color over here. Okay. And I'll just add little strokes in between like this and spread it. Make sure your background should be dry when you're doing it. If it is not dry, then the white color will blend it. Okay, and then your clouds color will look blue only. Okay, so we want it to look bright white. Okay, so make sure the base should be dry when you're doing it. Okay, I'm taking lesser color and I'm just spreading it over here just to show some clouds in between. Now after the clouds are done, we are going to do some waves. Okay, so I'm going to draw some waves over here like this. So first thing that I'll do is I'll take my smaller brush. And I'm going to dip it in the white paint and I'm going to create a wave over here like this. Okay, remember the line that we had made? You can just draw on the top of it if it is visible. If it is not visible, then it's okay. When you're making this line, you make sure you use only the tip of your brush. Okay, let that wave come little bit on the top of your sand. That's fine. Okay. And then I'm going to take this color and I'm going to dab it over here like this. Make sure your sand should be dried. The sand color should be dried when you are doing this. So you just have to take your brush and dab the paint over here like this. Okay, some strokes, some dots can be smaller and some can be slightly bigger. Dot, 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 dot. If you want, you can also use your finger to merge the colors. Like this. Okay, you have to merge it horizontally. So first step is take the paint, dab the color like this. And then just spread it with your fingers like this by horizontal strokes like this. That's how you'll get the perfect effect of the wave. In this way, you can add one more wave like this over here. Just a line like this is okay. And just few dots on it. Okay. So you add the color and then you can just spread it with your finger like this. Okay, now I'm going to show the sun over here. Okay, so for that I'm going to take little white paint and I'm going to draw a circle over here like this, and I'll just fill it with white paint. You might have to give 2-3 layers of white paint so that your sun will start looking brighter. And little bit reflection of it in the water, just by making few lines like this. The reflection should be just under the sun, okay? I'm going to show little trees on the island, okay? So for that I'll be using this thinnest brush. I'll be taking little bit of brown plus black paint. Brown plus black paint like this, okay? You can also use marker pen if you have to make those small bark of the tree, and or if you're comfortable doing it with your brush, you can just do it like that, okay? And I'm going to show some coconut trees over here like this. Few strokes. See how thin lines I've made it. Okay, and then I'll just draw few leaves like this. You can use green also to make that. Dark green color is also fine. And little strokes like this around it to show the trees which are far. Just small strokes like this around it. So our painting kind of looks like this. I'm going to remove the tape now. That's my favorite part of the paintings, okay? Removing the tape gives so much of satisfaction. Ta-da! In this way, our painting is ready. I hope you enjoyed this video, and it's very simple painting. I've not done it with complicated techniques, so I'm sure you'll be able to make it. And still, if you have any doubts or queries while doing it, feel free to let me know in comments, okay? I'll try to reply as soon as I can. And I hope you find this video helpful. Please share it with your friends or your cousins or your family members who will be interested in doing painting. And if you have any suggestions on what should I make videos, feel free to let me know in comments, okay? And till the time I'll make something new, you can watch my previous videos and you can create new artworks and keep painting. Bye bye.